open final for girls. Championship record 9 minutes 50.56. There's the lineup. Tenisia Williams of St. Kitts and Nevis, Kira Lambert of the US Virgin Islands, Samantha Price of Jamaica, Asaria Freighter also of Jamaica, Mallory Mears, Belize, Tenisia Gardner of Turks and Caicos, and Attoya Harvey, the 1500 champion representing Guyana. Also in the 800 final, Harvey.
2:15.75 to qualify in the 800 meters, looking comfortable. So while she was conserving energy now, has a triple on her mind, already has gold from the 1500 meters yesterday.
Will be skipping between the 3000 meters for under 20 girls and the triple jump final for under 17 boys, which will be in the final round shortly.
Price, the top Jamaican, at 3000 meters, has to be alert to the sharp finishing speed of Harvey, the Guyanese. And if she needs to, she has to press the pace.
So there they go for the 3000. Two Jamaicans in the lineup, Price and Freighter. The 1500 champion, Attoya Harvey of Guyana, also in the mix. She's in 4th position. Showed tremendous confidence in qualifying for the final of the 800 meters earlier today. And once again she gets close. 7.5 laps of the track, the 3000 meters. And we're looking at action for another 10 to 12 minutes in this event.
Freighter leads for Jamaica, the 800 champion, 1500 meter champion, 2:08. Harvey, the Guyanese, is in 2nd, and the top Jamaican in this event is Samantha Price. She's in 3rd. These three beginning, Ricardo, to separate from the rest of the field as they come through past the grandstand straight away again. First full lap about to be completed.
Freighter comfortable at the top.
It's a doable triple for Harvey because the entry in this event, the 3000, doesn't require any preliminary rounds. She's run the 15, was that just one race? And the 800 has one race to the final. She's done that already. Freighter up the back straight away. Harvey in 2nd in the red shorts. Price content to track them in 3rd place. These three 20 meters clear, maybe more than that, over the rest of the field. That's Freighter 2:36, Harvey 2:28, and tucked in behind them with her head down, as usual, Samantha Price, focused on those ahead of her.
Yeah. Harvey, the Guyanese, now just taking charge of the race. We saw what she could do in the 1500 final last night. She wasn't afraid to lead. She clearly enjoys the competition. And she has the lead in this 3000 final. Attoya Harvey. And to his left in that last shot, as Hubert pointed out earlier, a former Jamaican long jump champion twice, Ramon Bailey, back with the 3000.
The first kilometer, 3 minutes 29.6. We're heading for the 2nd kilometer marker with Harvey of Guyana in the red shorts on the inside leading, the Jamaican #1 Samantha Price. They've broken Freighter. She's in third and fading away from the two leaders. A battle for gold and silver up front.
Harvey on the inside, Samantha Price on the outside. Harvey 228, the 1500 champion, represents the Running Braves Athletic Club in Guyana. Found it interesting, Hubert, that she says she trains twice a week. Very much focused on balancing track and field with her academic studies.
3:45 second kilometer, so going a bit slower. You can see them jogging together. They're waiting to race for the gold medal in the final stages.
Harvey has shown quality at 800. She's done so at 1500 meters as well. And to me, she looks the more comfortable of the two.
Price has run some brilliant 4x8 splits for her high school homewood this season. Clocked one of them in 2:07.5, so she may fancy herself in a foot race even against someone as nippy as Harvey.
They're coming up to 2 laps to go. Harvey and Price, Jamaica and Guyana, right together in the 3000 for under 20 girls final.
Price cuts across sharply. Harvey, little adroit sidestep to the left, avoids the contact, but now it's the Jamaican who leads the Guyanese. Harvey nipping at her shoulder, Price just in the lead.
Yeah, Harvey beating Kaylee Ford of Trinidad and Tobago and Khadija Coombs of Jamaica in the 1500 final last night. That was the under 17 category. And in the under 20 girls 1500, Samantha Price lost to Rakisha Sims, her Jamaican teammate. And in this open 3000 meters, they meet.
Price a little bit older than Harvey, stronger, outgoing high school senior, has worked brilliantly in training, I'm told, by our coach Dave Anderson. And here starts to push the pace a little bit, trying to get some precious margin over the precocious Harvey of Guyana. They're circling together, coming up now.
The bell sounds. The Jamaican has a slight advantage with under 400 meters to run. Harvey is sticking to her and not letting her go. The crowd will get into this one, I think. Samantha Price steps up the pace as they head down the backstretch. Harvey still close. You get the feeling there's still a sprint finish
in both of them,
for sure. But it's Samantha Price who is willing to push the pace, and she's opening up. Oh, this is impressive. I don't think Harvey has a response to the Jamaican. Oh, she's opened up 15 meters and the crowd is going wild. Samantha Price kicks big down the stretch. Silver medal in the under 20 1500 meters last night. Samantha Price is racing to CARIFTA Gold over 3000 meters. She sprints away from the highly impressive Harvey of Guyana and secures gold. That's a brilliant performance. 10:40.07.
Price, the champion, reward for a fine season. Won this event at our high school championships just last week and comes through a nice balanced race. That last kilometer, Ricardo, 3:25 flat, and Asaria Freighter comes through for the bronze medal.
10 minutes 40.07 for Samantha Price.
The girls' 3,000-meter open final at the CARIFTA Games in Kingston, Jamaica, turned into one of the most captivating races of the meet. The field featured athletes from across the Caribbean, including Jania Williams, Street Kits in Nevis, Kira Lambert, U.S. Virgin Islands, Tenisia Gardner, Turks and Caicos, and 2 Jamaicans, Samantha Price and Asaria Freer. Also lining up was Guyana's rising star, Attoya Harvey, who had already won gold in the 1,500 meters and qualified impressively for the 800-meter final. With 2 medals already in her pocket and a triple on her mind, Harvey entered the 3,000 meters aiming to test her endurance against Jamaica's best. The early laps saw Freer setting the pace for Jamaica, with Harvey and Price close behind. The 3 quickly separated themselves from the rest of the field, opening a significant gap. Harvey, in her usual confident style, moved into the lead after the first kilometer, showing no fear of dictating the race tempo. Price, however, remained poised, tracking every move and conserving energy for the later stages. The race developed into a tactical duel between Harvey and Price. Both athletes looked comfortable, often running side by side, each testing the other's patience. Harvey, known for her strong finishing kick at 800 and 1,500 meters, appeared to have the advantage if the contest came down to a sprint. Price, on the other hand, relied on her strength and recent sharp training sessions, guided by her coach Dave Anderson. With 2 laps remaining, Price began to edge forward. She cut across decisively, forcing Harvey to adjust her stride to avoid contact. From that moment, the Jamaican made her intentions clear. She would not wait for a final straight-line sprint. The bell rang for the last lap with Price narrowly in front, and the crowd erupted, sensing the showdown. Down the backstretch, Price unleashed her decisive surge. Harvey fought to stay close, but could not respond to the sustained power of the Jamaican. By the final bend, the gap had stretched to nearly 15 meters, and the home supporters roared in approval. Price powered down the home straight, sealing a golden victory in a personal best of 10 minutes and 4.07 seconds. Harvey, valiant in her effort, claimed the silver for Guyana, while Freer of Jamaica held on for the bronze. For Price, this victory was redemption and reward. After finishing with silver in the under-20 girls 1,500 meters, she returned to the track with determination, proving her ability to dominate over longer distances. Her performance capped an outstanding high school season, where she had already captured the 3,000-meter title at the national championships. Harvey, despite settling for silver, left the meet as one of its brightest stars, winning the 1,500 meters, qualifying for the 800 meters, and challenging strongly in the 3,000 meters highlighted her versatility and competitive spirit. At just under 20 level, her potential to grow into a world-class middle-distance athlete is undeniable. The final results showcased not only the depth of Jamaican distance running, but also the growing strength of athletes from across the Caribbean. Price's tactical brilliance, Harvey's resilience, and Freer's determination gave the crowd a thrilling contest that underlined the future promise of regional athletics.